How's it going, everybody? My name is Phileas Prime and welcome back to another Overwatch lore video. In this episode, Bastion is key. So let's get into this one. Once a frontline combatant in the devastating Omnic crisis, the curious Bastion unit now explores the world. Fascinated by nature but wary of a fearful humanity. Originally created for peacekeeping purposes, Bastion robot unit possessed the unique ability to rapidly reconfigure themselves into an assault cannon mode. But during the Omnic crisis, they were turned against their human makers, forming the bulk of the Omnic's rebel army. Following the resolution of the crisis, nearly all of them were destroyed or disassembled. To this day, Bastion units still symbolize the horrors of the conflict. One unique Bastion unit severely damaged in the final battles of the war was left forgotten for over a decade. It lay dormant, exposed to the elements and rusting while nature slowly reclaimed it. Overgrown with vines and roots and nested upon by small animals, the robot sat inert, seemingly unaware of the passing of time. That was until one fateful day when it unexpectedly reactivated. With its combat programming all but lost, it instead displayed an intense curiosity about the natural world and its inhabitants. This inquisitive Bastion unit set out to explore its surroundings and discover its purpose on a war-ravaged planet. Though Bastion appears to be gentle, even harmless, at times its core combat programming takes over when the unit senses danger, utilising its entire arsenal to eliminate anything it perceives as a threat. This has led to instances of conflict with the few humans it has encountered, and has driven it to avoid populated areas in favour of the wild, uncharted regions of the world. Now I'm going to do my signature thing and put up the little picture of what role he is, health, armour, shield, all that jazz. You guys know the rules, you guys know how it works around here. Let's move on to his abilities. So, it has a recon configuration where in recon mode Bastion is fully mobile, outfitted with a submachine gun that fires an 8 rounds per second. Damage starts at 20 pounds. Sweet. Next bit, please. 20 damage per bullet, but is subject to damage fall off at long range, so you could do less than 20 damage when you're firing it far. And then his next configuration is Sentry Mode. In Sentry Mode, Bastion is a stationary powerhouse equipped with a minigun capable of firing 30 rounds per second, starting at 15 damage per bullet, but is affected by damage fall-off again. The gun's aim can be walked across multiple targets, dealing devastating damage at short to medium range when stationary. Bastion also has a weak point on its back that can be attacked for double damage. Reconfigure is a 1 to half a second cast where Bastion transforms between its two primary combat modes to adapt to changing battlefield conditions, as we know. Self-repair heals 25% of health points per second, 1 if interrupted second cooldown. Bastion restores its health, it cannot move or fire weapons while the repair process is in effect. His ultimate ability is a configuration of a tank. It lasts 8 seconds. Bastion becomes a tank for 8 seconds. During this time, it is able to fire shells with a 4-meter explosion radius. Shells deal 205 damage and 35 self-damage if within range. Activating configuration, tank will also add 150 armor to Bastion's health, but does not replenish any health. So there you have it, a bit more background information on Overwatch characters. That has been Bastion. I hope you have enjoyed this video just like all my other ones. I have done previous characters as well, so be sure to check them out in the playlist of Overwatch lore. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, feel free to leave this video a like. It'd be greatly appreciated and it helps me out a ton. And subscribe because it would be amazing to have more of you guys here on the channel. And it just makes me know, or lets me know, I'm doing the right thing. So thank you all so much for watching. I've been Phileas Prime. You've been amazing as always. I love your faces. Take care and goodbyes.